beautiful friends. My name is Anna. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're making pasta al pomodoro or spaghetti al pomodoro. It has a few names, but it's just very simple. The simplest Italian pasta. I had it when I went to Italy 2 years ago in the summer, and I fell in love because I was like, how can something so simple be so delicious? And what I love is that I call this like my 15-20 minute pasta. I mean, all pastas are pretty quick to make, but this one especially is like the ultimate quick pasta, and it's absolutely delicious. It's kind of like a pasta with marinade sauce, but over there in Italy they don't add really much to the marinade sauce. It's just like basil, garlic, olive oil, tomato sauce, and that's why I have this can. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about like my type, like the kind of Italian products that I like to use, because I've been researching. I love Italian food like so much. It's like, to me, I think it's like, I'm Cuban, so of course I love Cuban food, but like Italian food is like right there on that next level. I love, since I was little, I've loved Italian food. So I've learned so much about like classic Italian ingredients. So what I like to look for when I buy my Italian products, and by the way, this video is not like sponsored by any means. This is just products that I actually do love, and I like to share it with you guys so you know what to look for. This brand specifically, I love for their tomato products, because if you look at the ingredients, it's just vine-ripe crushed tomatoes, nothing else, no salt, no citric acid, which can make your tomatoes more acidic than they already are. So that's why I specifically love this brand, but I know other brands are kind of like similar, don't have any of that stuff. And then for pasta, I look for what it's called the bronze die or cut. If you can find it, this brand, like the pasta is only $1, and it is amazing. It's made out of 100% wheat semolina, which makes your tomato sauce just adhere, like it adheres to the pasta so well. It's incredible with like any sauces that you make. So that's kind of like the things that I like to look for. So for tomato pomodoro, you only need some extra virgin olive oil, your good tomato sauce, some spaghetti. You're gonna need some basil leaves, some garlic, Parmigiano Reggiano, Parmesan cheese, tons of it. And then what I like to do when I finish, like when I'm done with my Parmigiano Reggiano, that I don't have anything left, I actually freeze and save the rinds, because I like to add it to my sauces, and it gives it the most beautiful like cheesy flavor. It's just so good. So I recommend you do that. Don't let anything go to waste. So with all of that being said, let's go over to the stove so I can show you how to make specifically the sauce, because then the pasta is just adding it in a pot of boiling water, just water, salt, a lot of salt, and it's ready to go. Make sure you leave it al dente so the pasta has a nice bite to it. The only prep you're going to need, believe it or not, is we are not going to mince the garlic. You can either leave it whole, or what I like to do, I like with the back with my knife, I like to give it a little smash. That is it. And we're gonna add this right into the olive oil, and it's gonna be so yummy. Just wait and see. So I have my Dutch oven here. You can do this in pretty much any type of pot. I'm going to immediately add some extra virgin olive oil. You can use regular olive oil. I like to use extra virgin because, as you can see, there's really not a lot of ingredients in here. So the extra virgin olive oil just brings a nice nuttiness, beautiful flavor to this. I'm gonna add my garlic to the cold oil. That way, as the oil starts to warm up, it can infuse with all of that beautiful garlic flavor. So I'm gonna cook this for about 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes on medium heat. I'm gonna let the garlic infuse the oil, and then we can add the tomato sauce. So at this point, since the oil is already infused with the garlic, you can either remove the garlic, or you can do what I do and just leave it there. And then you remove it at the end. So I'm going to add my crushed tomatoes right in there. Make sure, bring down the heat to low when you do this so it doesn't splatter too much. Since there's still a little bit of sauce in there, I'm going to fill this whole thing with water and we're gonna add it right into the pot. So we add the water right into the pot. Now we add the bay leaves. I just like to break them up with my hands and just add them right in there along with your Parmesan rinds if you have it. Then you're gonna do a nice amount of salt. Okay, so I can give it flavor. And now this is optional, but since we won't be cooking our tomato sauce for too long, it's only gonna cook for like about 15-20 minutes. I like to add just a sprinkling of sugar to my tomato sauce. That's going to break down the acidity from the tomato sauce a little bit more, and it's gonna be a bit sweeter, but not too sweet. So I'm gonna let this cook on medium heat, about, like I said, 15 or 20 minutes. I'm going to partially cover this, just so it doesn't splatter all over. And then I'll show you the final results. Okay, so my sauce got nice and thick and beautiful, and I'm just about done here. I added all of my beautiful pasta. It's perfectly al dente. It has a nice bite to it, which I love. I did reserve my pasta water in case I needed to thin out my sauce a little bit more. Now what I'm gonna do with my tongs right here, I'm gonna go ahead and just mix the whole thing together. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful, 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 beautiful. I'm gonna serve it this time in a smaller plate. Whenever I usually serve this, whenever I do it, I serve it in a big, huge platter with all of the sauce of the pasta. But for now, I'm just gonna do a nice little plate like so. Okay, so my pasta is done. It's looking fabulous, as simple as it can be. Now I'm gonna grab my Parmigiano Reggiano and I am going to load it up with this beautiful, beautiful cheese. I'm gonna put so much of it. And then what I like to do, I like to grab a few little basil leaves and just scatter it around my plate so we can make it look all nice. There you have it, a beautiful bowl of pasta. It is so good. I like to serve it, like I said, in a big platter, and then everyone can just serve themselves. But it really can't be any easier than this. It literally takes like 20 minutes. You have a beautiful, nice, and fresh pasta for the summertime. So I'm gonna pasta is perfectly cooked. You get that flavor. It's just such a nice tomato sauce flavor. Just so simple and perfect. I hope you enjoyed. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.